Hey everyone, Random Randy here. VEDA Day 16. Happy Easter. It has been a long day, but not a bad day. Husband made absolutely delicious dinner. We took the boys for what we thought was an Easter egg hunt, but it was more of an Easter egg dash. Essentially what they did was they separated kids by age groups, and they pretty much just said, okay, when we say go, everybody go grab an egg that's laying on the ground, and you only need to get one. And then once you get one, you take it over to this tent and exchange the egg for a bag of candy and a bag of non-candy treats. There were like little sketch pads and pencils and markers and stuff. So that was much more short-lived and not nearly as involved as we were expecting it to be, but I guess that's kind of how it goes sometimes. But it's okay because the weather was nice, so after that we went to the playground for about an hour, let the kids burn off some energy. Then we came home, and Killian had only napped for an hour this afternoon because the boys were up at 5:30 this morning. So it got to be noon, and Killian was a wailing, screaming banshee of a mess, so I picked him up directly from playing because he'd been screaming and throwing the toy that he was attempting to play with for several minutes. So I just picked him up, grabbed his water and his teddy bear, and said, "Say night-night to Daddy and Brother," and he waved and said, "Night-night." And I took him in and read him his story, and he passed out right on my chest like he usually does, and I put him right to bed. Yes, I still snuggle my 2.5-year-old to sleep. He goes to sleep by himself at bedtime, but nap time during the day when he doesn't really want to sleep, he still wants to be snuggled, and I'm honestly okay with that. If that's what it takes to get him to sleep so he's not a monster, oh well. Yeah, and I am crocheting right now. I got 3 orders this week, 2 of which were made-to-order things. One of them was actually ready to ship, which was exciting as hell, which means I do have to try to manufacture more things to have on hand, which is something I'd been wanting to do for a while anyway. But this, it's kind of hard to tell right now, but this, you can kind of see the lighting in here is horrible because it's after dark, but this is bra cup for the Harleen bralette / bikini that I make, and this is actually made from cotton. So this is going to be half red, half black, and it has a little shell design that goes along the bottom that is in the alternating colors. So the shells here are red, the shells here are black, and even the strap colors are opposite. It's inspired by Harley Quinn, so it's all just opposite red and black. But this one's actually in cotton. Most of the orders I get for it have been acrylic. This is actually the first time I've gotten an order for it in cotton, even though I've had them both listed for the same amount of time. It's been a long day, can you tell? I'm trying not to fall asleep because I really want to get this done tonight. So something that I wanted to ask all of you, now that there's no we. Why do I always say we? I don't know, that royal we just sounds better than I suppose. But anyway, sorry, I just noticed that the closet door behind me is cracked, and I've been watching way too much horror stuff lately, and it kind of gave me the creeps for a second because I thought I saw movement. Anyway, I wanted to ask you guys, I've been thinking about doing more tutorials. I'd like to do some actual pattern tutorials, but obviously they would have to either be a pattern of mine, or it would have to be a pattern that is so basic that it's not anything that someone could have a copyright on, like a basic half double crochet beanie, which as long as I have a ruler and yarn and a hook, I can make that in pretty much any size. And I don't even really need a pattern. I just know the way that the increases work and just go. So I would like to do that, and I would like to ask you folks out there in YouTube land what sorts of tutorials you would like to see. Would you rather have full pattern tutorials, or would you like more crochet basics? Because I do have one video that is pretty much every basic construction stitch that you could need for crochet. It's got chain, single crochet, double crochet, half double crochet. I could, but yeah, so I would really like to do some tutorials because I do have a camera that is capable of it. The only issue is that I may have to record the audio, like do a voiceover for the audio, because during the day here, which is when I would probably have to record, it would be difficult to not have kid babbling in the background or car noises or the obnoxious teenagers that bounce a basketball up and down the street all day and night long that kind of creep me out when it's 11 o'clock at night and I hear a noise that sounds like a gunshot, but really it's just a basketball on the pavement 3 feet outside the window. Yeah, fun. So I wouldn't want to have those noises there. So hopefully I will be getting a yarn talk up in the next few days. I do have a few more things done. I have some other stuff I'm working on. I just, with everything that went on today with dragging the kids all over everywhere and breakfast, trying to get them to eat lunch, which is a battle now because apparently Hunter thinks that peanut butter and jelly is yucky. So there goes easy lunch time for mommy. Yay! I actually finished the baby sweater last night, which is good because my friend's baby was actually born on Friday. So I'm going to be getting the buttons on that in the next day or two and probably getting a cute little hat with antlers made to go with it, maybe a pair of little sock booty thingers once I finish this, provided I don't get another order before then. Which honestly, I'm totally okay with orders. Like, please, more orders are completely acceptable. And I will also, I have to actually write down what's going to be what so that I can show everybody. But I will be, when I put up the next Yarn Talk video from there, I will be giving the complete details for the yarn giveaway for reaching 100 subscribers and figuring out what I'm going to have you guys do to be entered into it. So keep a lookout for that whenever I post my next Yarn Talk video sometime in the next few days. It should be up by Wednesday at the very, very latest. Probably tomorrow or Tuesday. So I guess that's really it for me because I just keep going so and rambling because I'm beat and I just want to get this done and eat me some Easter candy because the kids didn't eat very much food today, so they didn't get to have any of their Easter treat yet. So mommy is about to consume some robin eggs. Yes. Not that I should be doing so, but I'm gonna do it anyway. That is it for today for VEDA for April 16th, 2017, and I will see all of you guys tomorrow, possibly for a Yarn Talk. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.